Today we're going to do a fascinating topic called polynomial division. Fascinating as well as important. And polynomial division really works kind of the same way that long division worked back when you were in elementary school. So here's how it works. We look at the first numbers here, 3x and 6x cubed. And we say what times 3x will give me 6x cubed. Another way, fancier way of saying that is 6x cubed divided by 3x, what does that equal? Well, that equals 2x squared. So I'm going to put a 2x squared up here. And now I'm going to multiply the 2x squared by everything here, by 3x minus 2. So 2x times 3x squared is 6x cubed. Notice that these two terms match. They always have to match. We'll see in a minute why. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x squared. And now we're going to subtract, just like we did in long division, we're going to subtract. And when we subtract, the 6x cubed minus 6x cubed cancel. That's why I needed them to match up equally, because I wanted them to cancel at this point. 11x squared minus negative 4x squared is plus 15x squared. And now, just like I did in long division in elementary school, I'm going to bring down the next term, the next column, and that's minus 31x. And I'm going to ask myself the same question. I'm looking, again, just at the first numbers. What times 3x will give me 15x squared? Well, it's a similar thing. 15x squared divided by 3x gives me 5x. So I'm going to put a 5x right up here. And now what I do is I multiply the 5x times the entire 3x minus 2. 5x times 3x is 15x squared. 5x times negative 2 is negative 10x. And just like I did back in old long division, I'm going to subtract this entire quantity. Now again, the 15x squares cancel, which was my evil plan the whole time. And negative 31x minus negative 10x is negative 21x. And now, just like I did back in elementary school, long division, I bring down the next column, which is a 15. And I say, what times 3x will give me negative 21x? And the answer is negative 7. So I'm just going to write negative 7 over here. And I multiply negative 7 times this whole thing. Negative 7 times 3x is negative 21x. Negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. And now I subtract. And that cancels, and that just becomes 1. And the way I express the final answer is 2x squared plus 5x minus 7. That's the quotient that I have up here on top. But the remainder 1, I don't just write 1. I write 1 over whatever that term is out there, 3x minus 2. 1 over 3x minus 2. Let's do another example. What times x will give me x cubed? And the answer is x squared. So I put an x squared up on top, and I multiply x squared times everything here. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 1 is x squared. And now I subtract the whole thing. I subtract, I have 2x squared, bring down the next term, just like I do in long division. And what times x will give me 2x squared? The answer is 2x. Multiply everything by 2x. So this becomes 2x squared plus 2x, because 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. And now I subtract, I just get an x, bring down the other term, just like I do in regular, long division. And I have x minus 6, but I always look at the first terms only. I start with the first terms. What times x will give me x? Well, the answer is 1. I multiply 1 times x, I get x. I multiply 1 times 1, I get 1. And that's my number down here. Now I subtract the entire quantity. The x and the x minus x, of course, cancel. That was my evil plan. Negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7, which gives me a final answer now of Actually, you pause the video and write down what the final answer is going to be. That's right. The final answer is x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 7 over x plus 1. Because the minus comes from the negative 7. It's negatives, that's where the minus comes from. 7 over x plus 1. And this, my friends, is polynomial long division. Sometimes there won't be any remainder, just like in regular division. And if that happens, then there's just no remainder. Yay!